Somehow it's in your ears and it's in your fingers. So I want to really kind of congratulate you on that. Plus, didn't you tell me you prepared this yourself?
Yes.
So congratulations on that as well. Really, really fine work. You know, one thing that I wonder if you can do, we need a little bit more personality now. You know, we've kind of heard time and time again these several days about Haydn, you know, his love of life. He's just a great spirit. You're going to get that through your fingertips. So as you start it, you want to try it? So feel the bottom of the key is one way to think about it.
Okay.
That's getting it. One thing that would take away is if the left hand were a little bit too loud. It's not too loud, but it's on the verge of maybe being a little bit too much. So, melody there? A little bit more top? A little bit less left hand. One more time, ready, go. One more time, ready, go. Beautiful. Now how about excellent, excellent. Do you hear how it just starts to come when you practice that way? Mm-hmm. I'm going to move kind of quickly in the lesson, but that's something that you can find a little bit later in this piece. Now, so you do, and then he's joking. So a little bit more there. Yeah, even a little bit more. I put my energy from between the F and that. Again, you mind? That's it. Do it again and keep going this time. That's great character. Excellent. Do one thing here. A little bit less left hand. Is right. So I'm just giving you another way to play, which is the great thing about music. I think some of your higher notes get lost a little bit. So we're talking about, let's see. That C, then the B flat. Can you just start right there? A little bit more. Do it again. I like that tone. Yeah, can you hear the difference out there? I think you can. Think energy a little bit. And it's going to here to him. And it's going to here to him. That's it. Okay, now do it again. Wait. Now, this is a surprise. So what does he do? So he's going somewhere. So he's getting into trouble. You want to try it? Okay. Great tops. E flat. Come on. Excellent. You know, I'm fond of saying all music is either going somewhere or coming back from somewhere. So you might think of that just as you're playing that passage. Now, one reason I'm working so much detail there is so that you can get the ideas to then apply to the rest of the piece, which is working really well. I'm going to ask you to start at the beginning, and let's apply those. So we're talking about a little bit more melody. We're talking about a little bit more emphasis on the high notes.
Okay.
Yes, you don't want to ring them out too much, but you could have more there.
Okay.
And then we're talking about the energy through the line, keeping the line moving forward.
Okay.
You want to try it? Excellent, excellent. Now, what has he done? So this is and it's just a variation of that theme for the second part. Can I hear it a little bit crisper in the right hand? Maybe a little bit less left hand, but you know, I will say sometimes to my students to spit those notes out. It's a funny word, but it seems really articulate. Beautiful. More. Stop. It's exactly the sound I think you want. That's exactly the tone. Well, one thing I want to mention. Keep the line going.
Okay.
So there are two ideas: to spit the notes and just keep the line going. But I'm working in some good detail here. You'll try it one more time, and I'll let you keep going.
Okay.
You can create the interpretation now as we go on, kind of based on what we've talked about. You want to try it?
Okay.
Right hand. Yeah, it's starting to work. Did you hear what was happening right there through the how bright it was? Yeah, it really was louder. Which do you want to do?
I think I want to go soft.
Okay. If you want to do that, and I agree, make sure you're loud to give us that surprise.
Okay.
So it's like people are going to say, what in the world is Wheaton doing? Which is exactly what he meant. Oh, where do you want to start from? Let's just start from here. And the reason I say there is that's right immediately before the idea we're working on. Do you need a score? Probably would help to.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. This is harder than it seems. One way that I suggest that my students practice is and then stop right before the downbeat. So.